Have you been wondering lately, what the heck is going on with my head? Just a confirmation, you're not crazy. You're just waking up. Today, I'm gonna share with you 9 signs, 9, big 9, completion, that you are spiritually awakening. We are all going through a mass shift in consciousness. We're raising our vibrations from fear-based to love-based, and all of us are going through it. Some of us know, yet most of us don't know. But guess what? I know that you're awakening because you're watching this right now. So there's some high and some low vibes with the awakening process. Mind you, it's a lot of expelling. We're expelling things that no longer serve us. During this spiritual awakening process, we are going to be on a roller coaster ride of emotions. 1 minute we'll be happy, 1 minute we'll be sad. Sometimes we'll feel a little bit bipolar, but that's okay, because you know what's going on? You're learning how to reprogram your mind into the new higher vibration. So you're gonna have to let go of those lower emotions to be fully cleansed and be one with our oneness, with light and love and God. So these emotions are coming up because you need to fix them. If you keep feeling these lower vibrational emotions, you need to fix the way that you're thinking. They keep coming up because it's time to fix that. It's time to repair those emotions and start bringing in other emotions. But you also have to know that you must feel the emotions in order to really embrace them and let them go. You might have to cry, you might be upset, you're gonna go through all different waves, but that's okay. Learn how to work with them rather than resent them. This is Zeus. As your soul starts to unite with this physical being that we're in, we're gonna have to let go. We have to let go of those emotions. We are becoming one, and if we're going to become one with the light and the universe and creator, then we must let go of anything that isn't one with love. That you start to realize that what you've been eating no longer serves you. Processed food, sugars, alcohol, and those medications, they're suppressing you rather than bringing you up. And then you start realizing, hey, I should eat better. Because as your soul unites with your body, you need new, more powerful, high energy fuels to help that soul come in and be more powerful and radiate through. You have to have light foods in you, fruits and vegetables. You have to have very clean foods in you for you to truly channel the divine. And your body's already telling you to do it. You've probably been watching videos, or you've been adding a shake or a smoothie into your diet. It's slowly coming. You're awakening. You're awakening. It's coming. Another amazing thing with spiritual awakening is you'll start seeing synchronicities, like with numbers, license plates, times, the radio channel. You'll add up numbers and you'll see 11, or you'll see 1111, or 333, or 222. Like, these are all divine messages from our angels, from our oneness, from our higher self, showing us that we're more mindful of what's going on and aware of our surroundings. Keep watching for those numbers, and we can go into numbers a whole nother video because I got a whole lot to say about numbers. Another sign that you're awakening is you're gonna start noticing the patterns with society, with our media, our news. It's all fear-based. They talk about negative things a lot, and if you're listening to fear, you're gonna feel more fear, right? Or with our music, it's all talking about booty shaking and drinking and going to the club, and then our kids are listening to it, and then they start thinking that's how we're supposed to be. And that's why we turn out the way that we turn out, because the music that we listened to when we were young. Every time I open up my Instagram, I see a big old ass or someone doing their makeup. A lot of it is focusing on outward appearance rather than going within. So we're so focused on looking better that we're not focusing on healing our hearts and our emotions. So it's keeping us distracted. We are very distracted. So knowing that we are distracted and starting to veer away from social media and veer away from watching bad news and fake news and all that kind of stuff, like, that really is a huge part of awakening. Just knowing how to differentiate between what is good for you to be listening to and what is not as perfect for you. You know that you're awakening when you start realizing that all of these medications and prescription drugs that we're getting from the Western doctors are actually hurting us. You see people going to treatment for cancer and then it keeps coming back, or people stay, you have diabetes, now do this for the rest of your life. They're not teaching you how to heal that part of you. They're more focusing on just giving you pills. And when you start noticing that these pills are poison, they're drugs that are made by a fucking man. Come on now. And the vaccines that we're getting shot up with is suppressing us. They're putting metals and bacteria and viruses into our newborn babies. Like, who does that? What if I said, hey, I got this fucking needle with formaldehyde and a couple flu viruses and some aluminum, and I'm gonna shoot it in you? What would you fucking say to me? You wouldn't let me do that shit, and yet we're doing it to our kids. Okay, once you start realizing that a lot of things are corrupt, but everything's okay because we're healing that. We're coming above that. A lot of our awakenings happen after like a big challenge, maybe a financial challenge. You know, you're struggling with money, or a relationship that you had to let go of, or, you know, you're switching careers because that career no longer serves you. All of those things, the relationships, the careers, the money, that's all vibrations that served you in the past. But now that you're bringing in this new energy, those don't serve you anymore. So you gotta vibrate to the next one. You need to go to a job that makes you happy, and that you need to run your own business straight up. Everybody is their own boss. That's everybody's their own boss. Find your passion. Start your business. New relationships will start to flourish. You know, you'll start bringing in friends that serve you more now, that are more conscious, that are more loving, that, you know, make you feel good. The people or foods and other things are gonna leave. Those jobs and all that, they're gonna stay where they are as you ascend, because if they're not ready to go up with you, you're going. You gotta go. You're going by yourself. It's only you. You're your own best friend. Another sign that you're awakening is you may feel tired, low energy. You know, your sleep patterns may be off. You're feeling tired because you're trying to adjust to this adjustment, to this energy shift. And it takes a lot of energy to cleanse and purify all those buildups that you've created in the past years. Energy with emotions and mental, physical, emotional, and spiritually. You've built up a lot. So it's going to take a lot of energy to let it go too. So just know feeling tired is normal. That's when you start fueling yourself with good thoughts, good foods, all that kind of stuff. Okay? Always fuel yourself. Another sign that you're waking up is you start seeking more spiritual things. Maybe you'll start getting into yoga, or you'll get a Kundalini book, or you'll start studying scriptures, manuscripts. You'll start getting into religion. You're seeking higher. You're looking, you're searching that what is this God that they're talking about, and how do I get that into my life? How do I get that higher vibrational energy of Creator, of the love and the light? How do I do that? I'm seeking that. And it's small steps. You know, we'll start seeking little things, and then it gets bigger and bigger, and now look, bam, you're on my channel. Awakened. Beloved gods and goddesses, thank you so much for tuning in today. Big mahalos to you. I love you so much. If you like this, you know, click on that thumb thing. Like me. Tell everybody else that you like me, because everybody else needs to know what's going on with them, that they're going through awakening too. And then subscribe so I could share more awakening tips and how to really raise our vibrations, because I got a whole lot in store. So like that, and then subscribe, and even hit the bell, because you know what? I'm out there. I'm coming. I am coming for you, because you waking up, and you is up, and it is time, and we know it. I love you, my island gods and goddesses. You are so amazing and wondrous, and I'm so blessed to have you. I love you so much. Have a wondrous, glorious, loving day. Aloha.